Great conditions for the Utes. The final time the East Coast Bull Bars fair Utes out on track. Nathan Pretty still leads the way. Half a second gap between he and Ryle Harris. And plenty of battles, Andy Jones, up and down the pack.
Plenty of battles, but somebody's sending a bit of a dust signal there, and pretty sure by the amount of rocks coming out of the back of Peter Ward's car, that's a telltale sign that he produced that dust screen up there. Always the worst feeling when you come across the top of the hill there. We're going to see a replay of it. He's going to go, here we go, big power slide out to driver's right. Busy on that steering wheel. But it's all okay for him because he can see where he's going, but it's those guys that have just come around the corner. They'll be looking, trying to see through that dust and going, is there a car parked? Is there not?
Now the battle for the lead still on. Nathan Pretty and Ryle Harris. Who's going to claim the honour of winning the last ever V8 Ute race at the mountain? Some serious bragging rights there. Whiz on down Conrod over the humps.
Engine's absolutely screaming. One of the best parts of this circuit to go and stand, because you can just hear the pain coming out of the engine as the Conrods bounce up and down before they get to the chase.
Aptly named Conrod Straight, isn't it?
For obvious reasons.
Blackwood's Express, Can-Cat from up above, connects to the amazing museum, which is positioned just on the right-hand side of Murray's down there. If you've never been in there, I can't recommend it enough. There's some incredible machinery, 2-wheel and 4 in there. There's Mork in the mid-hitch entry. He's got his hands full. The Cedars truck repairs guys are all over the back of him. The man they call the mullet. He's the only guy here with a mullet that is better than James Golding's, and that's Mick Cedars. It's a great little battle, actually, and a rookie out the back of this pack, too. And that's Kyle Austin. Whee! That's some good old-fashioned Ute racing. Light them up, boys, as we come to the final lap of the race.
Matty Nolan there, just locked that inside front, the left-hand side into the last corner, and he was compromised because of Mick Cedars, but he got on the gas early, and as you said, just rode it out.
That was cool. He was involved in a pretty scary incident through the chase this weekend with Craig Woods, and he actually asked the officials to not push on with it. He just thought we were racing hard and no worries. Yeah, they are, the officials sending off the V8 Utes in style. They're a real fan favourite, aren't they? So Aussie. The V8 Utes will be welcoming in dual cap turbo diesels from next year. We'll see marks like Mitsubishi. We'll have Toyota, potentially Holden, definitely the Ford Ranger on the grid as well. And guys like Ross Stone at the helm putting that project together. It's going to be exciting. We'll have familiar names like Pretty, Harris, Jane hopefully on the grid as well. Oh no, it's right here between Kyle Austin and Matty Nolan. Good save.
Very good save. Just tagged the wall on the right rear of that thing, did Kyle Austin. But in Ute racing, that's just a bump and run.
That's just good old-fashioned Ute racing. There's been a fair few of those, don't argues, over the years in the Utes, as we go through the Pace Forest Elbow for the final time. And this is still on between Pretty and Harris. We turn our attention to the stats file. 3 round wins here in the past for Ryle Harris. He's been so quick here, 6 race wins. He beat Nathan Pretty's 3, so they'll share 10 race wins between them at the end of this one, if they can bring it home to the checkered flag.
Ryle Harris has done everything he can this weekend, can't he? But that run down Conrod really tells the story. That success, fellas, it's definitely hurt him this weekend. He'll be sick of looking at the back of Nathan Pretty's Ute.
A decade of racing, V8 Utes on the mountain. It's Grant Johnson who won the first round here back in 2008. And it's been fantastic to see them here again. Names like Leighton Cranbrook on the grid back in 2008 who won that round, and we're going to send them off in style. Congratulations to Nathan Pretty, who wins the final race and the final round for the East Coast Bull Bars. V8 Utes on the mountain. Fantastic drive. Ryle Harris on the podium, so too Kim Jane. And the championship is well and truly live. Harris just wrestling that championship lead off him. And that was exciting stuff, and it's not over yet.
Peter Ward. Easy on that steering wheel, bit of opposite lock.
Good fun. Bit of Denny Ute muster action across the finish line just to cap it off. It's Nathan Pretty who wins the final race here this weekend for the Utes from Ryle Harris and Kim Jane. Maxim Eriksson, a quiet weekend for him, wrapping up the top 10. Thoroughly enjoyable. Holden winning the last one here as well, so a little bit of bragging rights there as well. Up on the mountain, we've seen probably the Fords have just the advantage over the years. But with that last race for Nathan Pretty, they will take, amazingly, a 15-all scoreline between Holden and Ford after 10 years here at the Mountain.
No way. You could not script that any better, could you? I mean, that is cliched as it comes.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything better to say, but it's so appropriate.
So after 3 races, the round points look like this. Nathan Pretty was sublime all weekend, taking that round win. This tough track proving once again that experience around the mountain is oh so important. Congratulations to the Burbank Homes team.